careful when joking with this thing. This is what we got. This is it. The energy that we got right now. Hello guys, welcome back to KM Physics. In the latest video, we have seen a lot of impressive effects, impressive maneuverabilities. Actually, we have seen a lot of effects. Actually, to be honest with you, this thing was literally like the fascinating device I've ever built. It actually revitated almost anything that I put on this side. We've seen, if you have already seen the latest video, it levitated almost anything, whether it's a cardboard, whatever I put on here was actually able to levitate from the side. But the problem was that I was not able to make it like stay in the air, like stay here. It didn't stay in this area here. So in order to do that, I think I will have to improve this effect. That is actually the next plan. I'm not actually gonna use the same design as I used, but I am also planning to use a bigger like a bigger one, a bigger design, which actually has the same principles as this, but on a large scale, so that I can be able to manipulate to create my own anti-gravity effect, which actually can even be demonstrated very which can show the effect very easy. So in order to do that, I think I have a very fascinating device that I want to show you. Uh, it is actually the transformer. It is actually the HV transformer, which I'll be using to supply my Tesla coil that I'm also building right now. So this transformer here has a lot of current. You're gonna be very careful when testing, when joking with it. You're gonna be very careful. As you see, I had this wire. It actually was here, but according to how hot this terminal was, it actually left this terminal. So as long as you're doing the circuit here, you have to be very careful. You see where I put the wire? This is actually the distance that you need to be using, maybe even longer than this. And I'm also using this wire, but the electricity can come from here. I think they can even come and spark me around here. So you gotta be very careful with this one. So the only thing that I'm be using with this one is to supply my Tesla coil, which I think is gonna be very dangerous and very powerful though, because according to the power that we'll be gaining, this thing is gonna be on a different level. I have, according to some of the analysis that I've done, Tesla coil also improves the effect that we are seeing right now. Whether it's the reputation, the maneuvers, I will try to make, like, you see these holes around here. I will find a way that I can use to make it like this, and then see what happens when we press it against the ground. So that is actually what I have been up to. I was actually finding a lot of necessary materials that I can use, which will like amplify this little thing that we have, so that we can build a larger one. There's also an upcoming video that I'm also preparing, where I will be explaining a lot about how this little thing work, because even the design that I'm planning to upload will also be talking about this little thing. Except the Tesla coil that I'm also gonna include too. According to how powerful it is also an important thing that I think will be very necessary to add to this thing here. I will also show you like where we can trace the Tesla coil, because as you already know, we have the buzzer here. We got the high voltage terminals. We also got the resonating electromagnetic field. So the air inside will be ionized as the same as this one, but The only difference is that we're gonna add the power of a Tesla coil. Maybe I'll even use another coil that I can put on here. I can put on whatever I can put it. What I need is to make sure that we also got the Tesla power in this thing. I am pretty sure that you guys will be amazed by the effect that we got that we'll be seeing. To be honest with you, so that is actually what I got. Let me show you a little bit of the power this thing got and how dangerous this thing can be. Let's take a look. The electric shock. I think you already know like how many volts are actually coming from this thing. It is actually like dangerous. So you gotta avoid those effects. So before I do anything, I wanna like let me disconnect all of these things I have done before, and I wanna show you like I wanna make it clear. I wanna show you like how powerful this thing is. This is actually what I will be using with my Tesla coil. I don't have the Tesla coil yet. I'm also rewinding the wires, but right now we're gonna see what this thing really have. So let me turn it on. It is actually turned on. So let us see. It is actually dangerous. You gotta avoid like joking with it. You gotta be very like careful when joking with this thing. This is what we got. This is it. The energy that we got right now. You see it? Got the electrostatic charges. Yeah. As you already see, we have enough power, which I think when we use the Tesla coils, it is actually gonna be like very powerful, very like even dangerous. We gotta find out and new methods that we can use to prevent the electric shocks. So this is what I have. I'm planning to build even a larger Tesla coil, which will actually absorb all of this energy because I think you already know that what is missing, we're not gonna connect this thing directly to the Tesla coil. We're actually gonna need the high voltage capacitors. So I will even use the capacitors in order to make this thing to help us get the spark gaps, you know. Uh, so this is what I got. This is what I got. Maybe in the upcoming videos, I will even like uh, be experimenting a lot with my Tesla coil, which actually uses this transformer here. So we're gonna see what happens next. So that is actually the power this little thing have. You gotta be very careful when joking with it because it can even like kill. It can even kill. So you gotta be very careful when joking with it. These terminals here, as you see it, I have done the circuit, but it actually burned almost this little thing. I don't even know if it didn't burn the wires too. So it has a lot of currents. It has a lot of currents. You cannot even see it, but this wire got a little bit. It was actually hot too. It was actually hot according to the current which was going inside it. So whenever someone touches this area and touches this area, this is like the end of your life. This is the end of your life, bro. You're not gonna escape this one. It has a lot of odds. They even say it on this little thing here. They say it's a high vote danger. They say it's a danger. So you gotta be very careful. Even when you try to replicate my experiments that I'm doing right now, you gotta be very careful because this little thing here can crash, can even crack you apart. So that's it. That is actually what I've been up to. I have been testing a lot to see how I can improve this little thing that I got, and I got a plan. I got a plan actually of building a larger design of this one, where I will include all the necessary things that I used on this side, but on a larger scale. If I use this area, which actually looks like this, maybe I will even I will even like make a larger one. I will even make a larger one which actually has like this, which is actually like this round. And we even use a tube instead of a bottle, because here I used a bottle, but I think I will use a tube, because this thing has a lot of power. Even when we turn it down, I think we will be able to produce the same effect that we got from what we have been doing with the things that we're putting here. So um, this is what I've been up to. I have been explaining a lot. I've been doing a lot of analysis about it, and hopefully, I think everything will go in place. Everything will be in place. So that's it. You're gonna tell me what you think about it. Will the Tesla coil actually produce the same the high will increase the effect that we are seeing? You gotta tell me your ideas, but according to some of the experiments that I've done, with another Tesla coil, not this one, I used another Tesla coil, another DC Tesla coil to see the effect, but at this time I'm gonna use this one to improve very physically to improve physically the effect that we want to see. So that is actually what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do all of that, and I will even expand in the upcoming videos. I think I'm also planning to upload another video which will be explaining a lot about how this little thing works, and maybe I'll even talk about the Tesla. What it is actually gonna improve on it. What is actually gonna improve. So you gotta stay tuned. You gotta stay tuned, because in these days, I want you to see exactly how anti-gravity can look like. We are not talking about the ionocrafts. We are not talking about these ionocrafts which can only lift grams, 50 grams. That is actually crazy. That is crazy. We're not talking about all of those. They are actually a little bit unadvanced, like what we are doing here, because this thing here demonstrates anti-gravity. To be honest with you, it actually demonstrates anti-gravity when it comes to how it performs. So I think the time that I got enough power, which actually can lift this whole cup up, this whole bottle up, I think I will be like exactly to the point. I will be exactly to the point where anti-gravity would be possible, because if I get this thing to like shake like this will be an end. This will be a game over of an anti-gravity, which actually don't even have the moving parts. As you already remember, we have the ultrasonic sound, the electromagnetic fields, the electrostatic charges, all only these things. That is actually what we'll be using. So we gotta see what happens. That is what I got. That is what I got. A lot of videos are coming up. A lot of videos are coming up. I will be uploading them soon on my YouTube channel. What you gotta do is to subscribe today, so that you will not miss any video that I upload on my channel. See you soon. Stay true.